The most anticipated earnings releases for the week of October 9, 2023, presented by Earnings Whispers. It is another light week for earnings releases, with just a half dozen or so scheduled during the first few days of the week. On Thursday, the number picks up, but despite the number on Thursday, we consider Friday the start of earnings season, because it is when the banks begin reporting and we get an indication of what's to come. There are still several large companies that haven't scheduled earnings and are left off the calendar, but we now have a full view for the upcoming earnings season. Missing are Microsoft, which should tell us by this Wednesday when they will report. Amazon should also tell us this week, but both typically report during the last week of October. Alphabet, aka Google, is rather inconsistent with their scheduling, but they will also report at the end of October. AMD, on the other hand, stretched out their report into November last year. Until we get official dates, these companies are excluded from this monthly view. Monday morning, we'll get results from Applied Digital. There have been some soft checks, but longer-term expectations have improved while the stock holds its gap from its spike in May. Tuesday has a few more companies reporting, but the focus will primarily be on Pepsi, which has broken a long-term trend line and sentiment has fallen below pandemic levels as secular headwinds put longer-term results in doubt. Wednesday just has quarterly earnings from Richardson Electronics, which is attempting to find support at its 2022 low. Thursday is when we start to see earnings pick up, and the attention will be on Delta Airlines, which already told us what they are going to report, so the focus will be on the impact of higher fuel costs and whether some recent softness is just seasonal, as we look out into the rest of the year and into 2024. Perhaps the more interesting report on Thursday will be Walgreens Boots Alliance, which has been in a free fall in 2023, but short interest really just jumped after the company reported results last quarter. While sentiment is low, however, it remains above the level seen throughout most of the past 5 years, as the stock has dropped from a $60 handle. Earnings season officially begins, meaning we said so, on Friday. It will be all about the large banks, but JPMorgan more so than the others. There will be talk about net interest income, loan loss provisions, and even deposit levels. But what is most likely to scare you on this Friday the 13th is the level of delinquencies. We will want to hear CEO Jamie Dimon's take on the consumer too. The one non-financial reporting on Friday is UnitedHealth Group. In April, the company beat consensus estimates but missed the earnings whisper, and the stock subsequently traded down to a multi-year low. Last quarter, the company beat the earnings whisper and rallied off that same low. This quarter, expectations have been improving going into the company's results. While earnings season begins this week, there still aren't enough optional trades to fill up our volatility page, but E2 Open stands out as an outlier. The stock has averaged a move of less than 9%, but traders are expecting a 29% move. It is a low-price stock, trading below $5, which skews the volatility, but it also has some bullish candlesticks as it retests its May earnings release low, though it needs follow-through to be convincing at this point. Shh.